la parada puertorriqueña ni por la mente se nos pasaba eso. Pero una vez en una reunión de los socios del Santo Nombre, en la iglesia de Nuestra Señora de Monte Carmelo, un segundo domingo de marzo de 1978, surgió la idea del desfile. El padre Armando fue el que trajo la idea, presentó la moción y se aprobó, y entonces desde ahí empezamos.
Father Armin was our saint for the Latino community, I should call him. He was an Italian American that fell in love with the Puerto Rican community, that a lot of people thought that he was Puerto Rican, and he wasn't. His name is Father Armand Averon.
Él nos abrió el camino y nos puso la parada puertorriqueña. Ahí es donde se conoce la cultura puertorriqueña, porque para aquel tiempo la mayoría eran puertorriqueños y queríamos ver dónde llegábamos.
A nosotros ni no nos conocían, y si nos conocían como que no teníamos mucha importancia. Viendo la necesidad esa fue que nació el desfile puertorriqueño.
Es difícil porque uno empezó sin nada, ¿verdad? Pero después cuando tú ibas donde la gente hispana, el negocio hispano, puertorriqueño que había aquí, que no era mucho, y todo el mundo cooperaba. Aquí el hispano se ayudaba muchísimo. El puertorriqueño siempre ha sido una persona que ayuda mucho.
Había una hermandad tremenda. Todo el mundo trabajaba en unión. Todo se hacía en conjunto, en la casa del vecino.
When we have our parade, it brings all that to life. It brings us that connection, just gives us that, remind us of who we are, where we came from, and reconnects. And it also gives the younger culture, the younger kids who are not part of that, maybe did not grow up there, that were born and raised here with us, maybe are not as connected. It helps them to get connected to who we are.
We were anticipating that day. We were anticipating for that moment to come. We were already planning what our outfits were going to be, where we were going to station that so that we can see the parade.
Everyone from every part of the city would all be lined up on the streets. We would all be screaming, everyone's flags are waving. You just saw a sense of pride that was overwhelming, but it was beautiful to see.
It provided like a platform for me to be able to embrace my culture and show like how proud I am of my culture and my heritage.
We need to make sure we continue it. We continue moving our culture forward, reminding individuals of who we are, the first Hispanics that came to Trenton.
The history of Puerto Ricans here in Trenton, New Jersey is something that you know, that there should be a footprint here of what we've done.
Importantísimo y esencial de que la mayor parte de nuestra juventud que se envuelvan en las organizaciones que hay el desfile o cualquier cosa, sino o crear cosas nuevas. Importantísimo porque para poder mantener esas raíces, para mantenerlas, yo no dudo que vaya a pasar, pero es mucho más fácil si se hace en conjunto.
It's good to have a parade to show the unity of our people and the strength of our people, to show the potential that we have to grow socially, politically, economically.
I don't think there's one thing about the Puerto Rican culture that's not beautiful. I think everything in our culture is beautiful. And I want them to understand it, and if I can show them what it is, I want them to see it.
I would like the youth, all the youth, okay, to be trained, to be all executive members of the parade. I think that there's a lot of educated young people out there that can definitely be president or vice president of the Puerto Rican Parade and bring new ideas.
We are the voice of the future, so I believe that we must learn from our parents, our grandparents, and learn about the traditions, learn about the music, the food, so that we can pass it on. And I think that that is in risk of not continuing. But I think once we, as a younger generation, open our minds to how important it is, I think that we are capable of continuing it the same way that our older generations did.